I've been a little inconsistent on the video uploads lately, but got some cool stuff today. Be installing these Nerf bars on an ATV that they were not meant for. I also got all my wheels and tires in, so that's pretty cool. So if you stick around, you can see my four-wheeler all put together at the end. But without further ado, let's get into it. Got in a new package today. Finally got our rear wheels for our dirt tires with the DWT blue labels. Oh my gosh, these things are so light. It's incredible. And we got our tires over here with the Kenda Claw XC. I've heard pretty good things about these tires. I know hole shots are kind of like the big thing, but I like being able to slide around, and I heard those things are so grippy that you can't even do that, so went with these, and plus I think they look cool, so just an added benefit. Went with a 22 by 11 by 10 in the rear. But anyways, keeping this short because I'm actually going to get these mounted right now, so see you when they're done. Well, I got the wheels and tires mounted, and as you can see, I also got in some Nerf bars. So I decided I'm not going to run the original plastic footwells just because they look so bad. So I'm going to try and make these things work, but right now I got to figure out how exactly I'm going to mount these things. I've spent an insane amount of time just measuring and trying to figure out how exactly I'm going to do this. And I think I might have it figured out. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to lop off this original plate where they mounted up. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some 90-degree steel, just like 2-inch, and basically I'm going to mount the little peg that this slides onto right about there, and that should get us pretty well even. These frames are abnormal, so this side sticks out more, or actually this side sticks out more, so I can't just mount them to the frame. But from what I can tell, that's pretty even right there. And I guess I just gotta commit to cutting my frame now. I've measured so many times, I'm fairly confident it's correct. But I don't know, I'm still so nervous. But either way, might as well just get it over with. So here goes nothing. Well, I did all of my measuring. I guess there's no turning back now. So let's get this over with, I guess. All right, so now we have a piece of 90-degree steel. We'll just mount up right there. I need to do some grinding first though. All right, so now that we have that to our liking, we can go ahead and mount our piece of 90-degree steel on here. So, as you can see, I've skipped ahead a bit, just because I didn't want to bore you guys with an hour straight of me just drilling holes. So essentially all I did is I drilled 2 holes on each side of our L bracket and then through the little stubs of the frame we left there. Mounted those up, and then I drilled our holes over here for the actual mounting peg, I guess, for the Nerf bars. And as you can see here, I did not take into account how far forward they're gonna go. So originally when I drilled these holes, it would have hit the control arm up front had we not moved this back. So that means I am gonna have to get this welded on right here because I only have this one bolt holding them in place. But yeah, you get the idea more or less how this is gonna work. So now I'm gonna go ahead and jump onto the other side. I'll do that off camera because it's just gonna be me drilling holes for an hour or 2 again. But after that, we can go ahead and start working on the front mount up here. So kind of the same principle. I'm just gonna use L bracket to mount this up, and then they both just slide on here. So let's get started. My current plan is to put a piece of L bracket like this in there, and then we can use that to I guess bolt up through these 2 little holes. But yeah, I guess I just gotta take some measurements and go cut off another piece of steel. All right, so we have our little piece cut out here. Now we just need to, I don't know if you can see, but these 2 little raised sections right here that we're gonna have to cut out. So I guess I'll do that now. All right, so I took this over there, if it'll focus, and marked our 2 little holes on there. And just gonna drill those out now. And you won't have to see this because I've probably already included too much footage of me drilling. So we've made our little bracket here. So now I'm gonna use the actual Nerf bar itself to line this up and drill the holes. As you can see down here, we got our holes drilled in the frame, and we have our support bar mounted, which means that we have our Nerf bar installation complete. It's pretty sick. I've really been anxious to get this done, but I've had like no time. And here, I'll go ahead and show you the other side here. So, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, the other side is actually sticking out further. So I had to leave more material on this side of the actual square tube that comes out of the frame. And yeah, pretty much the same process, just use the L bracket. And yeah, it's pretty easy. The only thing left I gotta do is I gotta drill these holes out because I have these pushed in further than they are on the Raptor, which I got these off of. So gotta do that and put our hardware on. But other than that, I mean, that's pretty much finished. There's the final product. And as you can see, I actually got in some purple vent hose to match our color scheme here. So I went ahead and threw that in off camera just because that's a little bit of a boring job. But it's all coming together. And then as you can see over there, actually, finally got our front wheels in. It only took like, I don't know how many months. So we have a full wheel and tire setup. The only kind of annoying thing, these are 22s and these are 22s. And they're both Kendas, but for some reason the rears are like way taller still. Don't know what that's all about, but either way, I'll probably just overinflate those and try and stretch them a bit. Maybe that'll work, I don't know. And yeah, let's throw these plastics on real fast. Well, that's more or less what she's gonna look like. I think that's a big departure from the 90s utility quad it once was. So definitely happy about that. Yeah, now if only we could just get our suspension back from getting chromed. These guys keep giving me different dates, keeps getting further and further away somehow. Yeah, also you can see our vent lines there. It's kind of cool, like matches. Anyways. Well, that's gonna be it for today's video. I have literal hours of footage of me just drilling holes, which maybe that's a sign that I need to get either a new drill or some new drill bits. But either way, if you stuck around for this long, thanks for watching. And if you would, please like and subscribe, it greatly helps.